Here's the video on dimensional analysis on page 4 of your notes. So I should have had, if you've watched the video, I've covered that question on the fractional label one. I'd covered 4 on there, I know. Here's one with a squared unit. Okay, so it's no longer a length. It is now a length that is squared, which means it's now an area. Things are squared in our area. So this one is saying how many square meters are in that many square inches? Well, 4 times 10 to the 6th is a big number of square inches. So that would be written as 4 times 10 to the 6th would be the same thing as, move that over 6 places. Be that many square inches. So that's a lot of square inches. And here's what a square inch is. A square inch is an inch by an inch. Okay, inch by an inch. So inch by an inch is a square inch. Well, a square meter is very large. Okay, a square meter is very large. A square meter would be a meter stick by a meter stick. So that's a pretty big box. There would be a lot of little square inches in here. Okay. So let's start this off. Let's go inches, maybe inches to, we could go inches to centimeters, inches to feet. Let's go inches to feet. All right. And we know that a foot is 12 inches long. But these are distances, that is an area. I cannot do this. I cannot just say a square foot is 12 square inches, because that is not true. Here's a square foot. A foot by a foot, that's a square foot. A foot by a foot. Our floor tiles in this room are that. Well, a square inch is only about that big. We can draw a lot of square inches in there. I could draw a row of 12 there, a row of 12, a row of 12. I could draw 12 rows of 12. So a square foot, if I'm going to square this, I've got to square the number. Well, 1 squared is 1. 12 squared is, so 1 square foot equals 144 square inches. Okay, I've got to square that number when it is an area. So now my labels cancel. 144 is in the bottom. I do not need to square this number. They've already multiplied 2 things to get that area. All right. Going feet. There is a feet to meters, and the conversion is every meter is 3.2808 feet off your conversion sheet. I would not expect you to know that conversion. It's a 3.2808. Again, this is a squared area. This is only a distance. So if I'm going to square these to make them squared units, I've got to square the number. So I need to square the 3.2808, okay, which is around 10 point something. I don't have that on here. Okay, but 10 point something. Obviously, the 1 is still that. Take your 4 million, multiply by 1, divide by 144, and divide by 3.2808 squared. Your answer there is about 2,580 square meters. 4 million square inches is 2,580 square meters. All right, have a good day. Those are the toughest ones. Okay, fractional labels are hard and the squared ones are hard.